Hello. It's been 5 months since I last posted a vlog, so you can check the vlog here. And it's been 3 months since we last posted the prod, so you can check our latest cover sa channels namin. But as the title said, this month, actually last Monday, April 11, we celebrated our 5th anniversary since NP Home Studio was launched sa Facebook. Supposedly may ganap dapat last Monday, but I got busy because my workplace also celebrated its founding anniversary nung 12 no Tuesday. So looking back for the past 5 years, while thinking about it, maybe I'd share a vlog on how we managed to continue for the past 5 years, because doing something out of passion really is hard. To be honest nga, a lot of people who do things out of passion, at some short point, nawawala or tumitigil din sila or hindi nila tinatapos. Thinking about this anniversary, I thought I'd share some things that we have done that made us continue. So a little story. You can skip this if ayaw makinig ng medyo SKL. Pero sa workplace ko, naging trabaho ko actually is make the video presentation ng achievements of the organization for the past year. So doon ako actually na pokpok kasi ang daming adjustment, and I even had to go ng weekends. But naisip ko lang, siguro nga gawin ko rin dito. So naisip ko I'd share the things we've done for the past 5 years, at least video-wise. So aside from all the playings we've done ng live, if titignan sa Facebook, on categories for worship covers, which primarily na ginagawa namin ngayon. For worship covers, we've done 34. And for vlogs, we've done 4, which I think pang-5 to ngayon. For originals, we've done 17. So for those originals, hindi lang yun yung sa amin. They're also from the clients. And for song covers, we've done 32. I think 33, including na ngayon yung latest cover. So overall, I think that's 88. And looking back, wow, 88 for the past 5 years. And can't help but feel thankful kay Lord and for all the people na nakasama ko in making those. So, how did we continue? How did we manage to pursue or consistently make videos for the past 5 years? Kasi I think those are the years then ng college ko. So I guess that's one factor. But anyway, to my points, I have 4 things that I will share. And actually, medyo gusto ko sana damihan, pero I narrowed it down to 4 na lang. And hopefully these things can help you with what you're doing and give you insights on what to do. So for my first point is invest. Sa field ng arts, well, especially sa music, what I meant by invest is invest on gear. These things, if guitarista ka, you need guitar. If pianista ka, you need piano. If drummer ka, you need drums. Really, if you want to continue what you're doing, you have to have the tools for it. Hindi lahat can afford or has the access to it. But if you can, and I think kaya mo naman mag-continue without having your own, but really it's a big impact if meron ka. Invest on gears. promise those things will last. Especially instruments. These things, kahit mawala na ako sa mundong ito, yung susunod sa akin can still use it. Yung future anak ko, hanggang apo pa nun, buhay pa tong mga to. And really, these are things that can also bring returns sa'yo. So invest on gear, invest on tools, invest on things that you need. And also, in doing things, if you aim for it to go for a long time, invest on time. Invest time. No one's good at first unless pinanganak kang talented or genius. But if you want to continue, you have to improve, or you will improve. Invest on time, invest on what you're doing. Give time. As they always say, what you prioritize, you give time. So invest on what you're doing. Spend time doing it. Spend time practicing. Kung kami sa music, practice on your own, practice with others, practice your group. Really important yon. And as I said, practice on yourself. Invest on yourself and invest on others. Kasi those things will really keep you going. So, first one, invest on the tools you need. Invest time on what you're doing. Invest on yourself. Invest on the people around you. Ang next ko is purpose. So, if you're doing something out of trip lang or out of boredom, don't expect it to continue or last. Kasi pastime lang yun eh. Considering it a pastime. So really, if you want things to continue for a while, have a goal, have a purpose, and work on it until makamit mo. Really, if you play soccer without goalpost, ang ginagawa nyo, you're just wasting time. Though I don't always say naman na doing things like this is a waste of time kahit wala kang goal. But we're talking about continuity. And if you want to continue, have a purpose. And with purpose comes goal. Sa NP, when we were starting, I made it a point na the purpose is to honor God with music. And recently, I added to that we aim to inspire and teach people. That's why I started vlogging then, because I wanted to share a lot of things sa inyo. Hindi lang music, hindi lang about recording, hindi lang about playing, but also tips like this. So those things kept us going, and I guess that main purpose will not end na ganun lang. And it's really a daily thing, a perpetual thing. But yes, have a purpose, really important. Kasi yan din yung magda-direct sa inyo eh. Like the things you need to buy sa invest. Really, a purpose will direct your investments, kung saan ka mag-invest, kung sino yung mga taong investan mo. So really have a purpose if you want to continue. Pero nothing wrong with doing things na trip-trip lang. Some people find their purpose while doing it. Pero if you can have the time to think of what you're doing, go. Pero all up to you. So that's the second. And then the third is seasons. For a while now, I've come to a point where I always think that everything is temporary, especially people. We have to accept that people will come in and people will go, and those things can happen for good reasons and bad reasons. But if you want to continue, you have to accept that, because if you're a group, don't expect that your group will stay the same forever. You have to accept adjustments when people go. Kasi may mga taong once nag-alisan stop na sila doon. Pero if you want to continue, you always have to think of what to do if people go. And you have to think of what to do when people come. So for the past 5 years, I'm really thankful for the people who've been with us sa NP. Hindi lang yung mga talaga ng members, but also those who help us out. And really, what they've done, the time they've spent is really important. And may mga taong for a time lang, temporarily lang, for a season lang, but what they've done for the group, ayun yun, yung ginawa nila for that time really impacted us, especially me, na idadala ko yun hanggang pagtanda ko. And I'm really thankful for them. Kasi without them, wala din to. If without their time, their passion, without their contributions, without their efforts, wala ang NP. So I'm really thankful. Pero going back to the point, people will come and go. So do take the time to think of what to do when people go and what to do when people come. So that's the third. So for my last point, I think this connects the three to each other. Pass on. So I always believe in the next generation. I always think that those who came after me will always be better. And we should pass on what we know. Parang parenting lang din, di ba? Our parents pass on what they know so that we can go on with life and hopefully pass those that we know to the next. Pero to connect it with these, invest on the people. As I said kanina, invest on the people around you. That would also mean passing what you know. I guess that's one of the reasons I made vlogs, because if you know me, if we talk about music, i-share ko talaga what I know. And I love sharing. I love talking with people regarding the things that I know, the things that I don't know, and really just communicate. And I always believe that if you want to continue, have this mindset that at some point, one day, hindi mo na kayang gawin yan. And if you want it to continue, someone else will have to continue it. I always see churches who... Actually, kasi churches ang pinaka good examples of these. If a church does not invest on the next generation, at some point it will die. Kasi wala magko-continue eh. Really, invest on the next generation. And also, dyan na rin papasok yung purpose eh. If someone believes on what you do, they will join you. And I think if you want the thing that you're doing to continue, you have to pass on that purpose, that goal, that aim. Kasi if they will follow you without inheriting that purpose, at some point, aalis din sila. And for seasons, you have to pass on what you know, because your season may change. At some point, pwedeng wala ka lang, maging busy ka, mag-iba na yung gagawin mo, even change of heart. So, if you want something to continue, you have to pass it on. You have to pass the baton for that. So, I guess, yun yung apat na really helped us to continue what we're doing. And maybe some other things that will really help you is share the things that you do. What do I mean by that is, ako sa NP, I always made it a point that every song we share, every song we post, naka-video. Kasi parang I always think na 10 years after, meron kaming titignan, meron kaming i-share sa, siguro iba doon may anak na, For sure, for sure may anak na. May papakita namin na ito kami dati. I guess it's also a way of storing memories. Kasi to video to eh. This captures the moment of that day na ginawa namin yun. And it really counts na may tinitignan ka. I guess also maano ka rin eh. Minsan, if you need inspiration, may babalikan ka eh. Diba? And also, sharing what you've done also gives you something to look at na pag nadadown ka, may kita mo yung improvement mo. I always laugh when I see the first videos I've done. Kasi parang, wow, ang weird nito. Pero there are also times na when I see future videos, when I see previous videos, parang, wow, ginawa ko to. So, it really, it really puts you to a good position kapag may binabalikan ka. And of course, when you share what you do, people also support you. And I guess a part of continuing is having support. That's why thankful to all my friends, to all the supporters na NP, and even to my parents who supported me during my college days. A big portion of what I have is from their blessings, so I'm really thankful for them. So I guess that's it. Those are the things that you can do, you can take to heart for you to continue. Please don't follow it by the number, by the letter. These are just tips. This is not the only way to go about it. And ayun, happy anniversary sa amin, sa NP. And I'm praying that we still get to continue for the next 5 years again, for the next 10 or 20 or what. And I hope we get to inspire more people, and we get to improve, and we get to honor God more sa mga ginagawa namin. So that's it. I hope you had a great time, and happy Holy Week. Pahabol. Sa mga vlogs, I've seen a lot of comments asking for mixing, asking for processes, what do I do? And naisip ko lang na maybe instead of doing vlogs for that, why not just make it a private session of meeting you? Kasi ako, a big part of my improvement was when I was in my second year. I met my mentor, Kuya Charles, out of nowhere because minessage ko lang siya sa Facebook. And instead of answering my question, he asked me to meet up. And when we met, grabe, doon na yun nagsimula. And sobrang, the chain of events was speechless na ako. So, if you have questions, if you have things that you want to ask, you need help, hit me up, message nyo, either yung page or ako, and maybe we can schedule a video call for that. Because recently then, I had a friend ko na ngayon, who were a follower, and he asked me regarding mixing, and instead of typing my answer, I just said to him, gusto mo mag-video call na lang? And we had a video call, and it was a great time to meet him, to know him more, to know his gear, alam mo yun, really, it's a good time. So, if you have questions, if you want some mentoring, let's just do a video call, and I'm G to that, and it's free, by the way, no charges or anything. Really, it's just something I want to do by heart. So, see you.